Hello, this is Torin at Connect the Political Dots. Donald Trump's had a pretty tough week between the three functions of the federal government and all the things that are going along with him and his tweets. You know, everything's coming down on Donald Trump pretty hard. Well, yesterday he was on a show with Chris Matthews. Chris Matthews asked him a question about abortion, got into abortion, and the question was, well, if they made abortion illegal and a woman had an abortion, should there be any kind of punishment? Donald Trump said, after he hemmed and hawed a while, said, yeah. And there's been a storm about that. So about 3 hours later, Donald Trump went back on what he said, or you can say flip-flopped, and said, no, there shouldn't be any punishment for the women, just the doctors and those that perform the procedure. See, the reason that you can't ask Donald Trump a question that it has anything to do with any kind of moral fiber is because Donald Trump doesn't have a core. There's no moral core in Donald Trump, so he can't answer a question that requires the morality or a soul. He can't. He just comes up with the first thing that hits his head. The answer to the question is not about abortion. It's not about the woman. It's not about the doctor. And that seems to be what everybody wants to go and talk about. Oh, the woman and the doctor, blah, blah. What about the child? So there's legislation coming out about personhood, which makes the fetus a viable human being with rights. That's how to deal with this. So somebody with a core or with a moral that understood the actual pro-life fight and the pro-life movement would probably have said something like, well, if the woman asks to have the child in her body killed, then there should be some repercussions. There should be. Because then, if the child has rights, the woman cannot kill it. The doctors cannot kill it. This is not like being a drug addict. This is not like you have a pusher and somebody using drugs. Well, you don't want to punish the person that's using drugs. You want to get the people that are selling the drugs to them. This is not that. There's a third party involved in here, and that's a child. And if you kill that child, there should be repercussions. That's why in the Peterson case, Scott Peterson case, he was charged not with 1 count of murder, but with 2. Because the baby inside the stomach died. The baby in the womb died. Donald Trump has no core. Does not understand this. It's not about the baby to Donald Trump. It's not. And everybody that's piling on him, it's not about the baby either, apparently. Because if you're piling on Donald Trump for this, then it's not about the baby to you. It's about political expediency. The Ted Cruz campaign said, we're not going to worry about the women, we're going to be more concerned with the doctors. I even think that's wrong. And I'm a Ted Cruz supporter 100,000%. But when you think this through, it's the baby that counts. Chris Matthews prefaced the question with, if abortion was illegal. What's going to make abortion illegal? What's going to make abortion illegal is the rights of the baby that the woman is carrying. The rights of the baby in the womb. Once that baby has rights, anything done to that baby will be followed with repercussions. So therefore the woman would be punished, the doctor would be punished if they killed the baby. So I'm hedging on here. You know, Donald Trump's had a lot of piling on, but I'm actually kind of feeling him on this one, because if you actually understand the progression of the pro-life movement, it's going towards personhood. That's where it's going. And since it's going that way, that is the way to make abortion illegal. And it's not really abortion, it's going to be killing. So once that little baby in the womb has rights, if you kill it, you get punished. I think that's logical. I think that's obvious. By the way, vote Ted Cruz.